Bang, bang, bang.
Welcome back, everybody! Another episode of Orbital. Today we're going to talk about the Bucks and Raptors series. It's only been one game. Game 2 is tonight. Game 1, I feel like so far this series has been a battle of, is that going to happen for the rest of the series? Brook Lopez going for 29. Kyle Lowry going for 30. Kawhi having a really bad fourth quarter. Pascal kind of being up in the air. A lot of these things aren't really going to happen in Game 2. I'd be surprised if Lopez does as good as he did in Game 1 and Game 2. I'd be surprised if Lowry keeps up his amazing performance. I'd be surprised if Kawhi doesn't keep up his good performance. And I'll be surprised if Giannis kind of doesn't stay the story for the Bucks in Game 2. What have you been seeing?
I can definitely agree with what you're saying. I don't think that, Kyle Lowry had his career high 7 made three-pointers to score that 3 points in Game 1. Brook Lopez obviously taking over, hitting 4 big threes and just getting inside, getting most work. He shot over 60% of his shots in the regular season from 3, but he only made 4 of them, but still accounted for 29 points. So he was very, very aggressive attacking the rim and getting good looks inside. Really kind of, I don't want to say Giannis is deferring, by passing the ball a lot, but they were passing the ball a lot. I thought that, and Giannis still had a good game, but he didn't really take over. But he was pushing the ball, especially in the second half. He was passing the ball a lot too, and he was making the right reads, good passes, and you had players like Brook Lopez, like you said, stepped up big. Malcolm Brogdon hit some good threes, and on the other end, I think Kawhi still played well. Like you said, he had a little slow fourth, but he missed some good shots that I think he'll make going forward. And the Raptors, as you know, my prediction. Actually, I don't know if I officially took the Bucks in 7, but I've been going for the Raptors the whole season. Yeah. Overall, I want the Raptors to win this series, and so I believe the Raptors can still win in 7. But I think Vegas, if I was like the betting man, whatever, then Milwaukee looks like the better team. Yeah, I do Bucks in 7. I do think this we have fought series. Yeah, I definitely think that the Raptors can be in it, unless like Lowry completely disappears going forward and it's just all on Kawhi. But Danny Green, they had a chance to really win that game. Danny Green had a crucial steal, but then turned the ball over, like he was dribbling, and then he just lost it. And the Bucks were able to get Giannis was able to get it, and then he passed it right to Lopez. Lopez, they go up, hit a crucial bucket. Lopez hit a really good 3 in like the last minute and a half. So I don't think you get those shots coming in every game. It's gonna have to be Giannis making those shots, or Chris Middleton, or someone else. Bledsoe had a good. He silenced it with going inside, like dropping double team, and then got fouled to ice the game with free throws. But overall, I think the Raptors are gonna. They lost the game 1 to Orlando to open up the whole playoffs. So I don't want to say it's like.
Obviously, Orlando's a lot worse team than Milwaukee, but you're saying they can still come back from losing games.
And it was close the whole game. I think this is going to be a really back and forth series, close the whole time. Toronto went 7 games with Philadelphia and was right down the wire until the end. And so I think the same thing's going to be true in this series. The Bucks single-handedly just dominated the Celtics, so they haven't really looked like they've been pressed too hard yet. And I do think that I'm picking Toronto to win this game tonight. That'll even up the series going back to Toronto, put some real pressure. We'll see if Drake shows up in the games. Yeah, steal home court, going back to the 6. So I do think that Milwaukee has the upper hand right now, obviously up 1-0, but the series was, I want Toronto to win Game 1, but that's just how I thought it would play out. It's
a close game, but Milwaukee close.
And obviously, at the end of the game, one of the teams is some players are going to make clutch shots, some players are going to miss clutch shots. That just happened to be Kawhi this time, but hit the game winner in Game 7 against Philly.
I'm also interested to see how exhaustion has played a role in Kawhi.
Yeah, my thing is, I'm scared Lowry's not going to be able to produce like that again. I don't want to say anything against him. I love Kyle Lowry, former Rockets player, but he did have a career high 7 threes, and it's like, is he going to be able to shoot the ball? Especially in his playoffs, he hasn't had that kind of impact.
He's short. He's a very short guy for the NBA, and he does not do well in the playoffs. This is how it is. Yeah. Mostly because of the matchups. He has to guard bigger guys, and bigger guys guard him, and that's hard. It's very hard to go against that.
So, who are you taking?
Here's the thing. I had Raptors. If I said if Raptors are going to win, it's going to be in 6 or 7, right? I'm changing mine.
Yeah, I would say Bucks look like a strong pick.
I'm going to be the betting man here. I'm going to be the betting man.
Yeah.
Bucks in 6.
Bucks in 6, okay.
Bucks in 6. On the road.
Yeah.
Bucks in 6. It's not a prediction. I'm changing mine. What else you got to say? You seen anything? I feel like it was really smart for Giannis to get guys like Brook Lopez
He
and
passed
Middleton.
ball. He did pass
the ball
ball
a
a
lot
lot.
because Giannis doesn't really shoot a lot. He mostly gets all his dunks. So you don't like to be on fire to get.
I think they're gonna let him take threes. They were kind
should.
of open, but he wasn't even hesitating to try to shoot. He was just as soon as he was attacking him on top of the key, he'd give him 2 crossovers, get into the lane, get covered, and then just like kick it back out to Lopez or some other shooter. And
they have Brogdon back. That's a big thing.
Huge, especially on defense. And you see,
So
he was
huge on
guarding
defense.
Kawhi, which like I don't think I think it's going. No one's really talking about is that it's not like it's only Giannis that's having to guard Kawhi, but you have to put this really good defender in Brogdon on, who's a really
smart
solid,
defender.
really athletic too. So and
Former
young
Rookie of the
too.
Year.
Yep.
Smart.
Yeah, but that was a pretty bad rookie class. It's not like he had crazy numbers. But yeah, I'll say with Toronto. John's taking Milwaukee. We'll see it going forward. It's going to be a solid game tonight. I'm taking Toronto 9. You got Toronto 9 or are you taking Milwaukee?
I've got Toronto tonight. Why not? I'll
Yeah.
say Toronto wins tonight. I hope they do at least anything else. I want an interesting series. But anyway, that's all. Leave it in the comment section. Sorry. All right, here we go.
Keep it in. Keep this part in here. Keep this part in here.
Thumbnail.
We're glad you guys enjoyed this episode. So, moving forward, we'll see hopefully if the series is competitive going in the NBA Finals. Obviously, we want our team to be in there, but Rockets got bounced. Unfortunately, I think the Warriors are probably just going to roll through these Blazers, and no one else, other team's going to stand a chance. Preferably, I think it'd be cool to see Kawhi bringing a new squad in Toronto to the Finals against the
They've never
Warriors.
been to the finals. That'd be awesome for them to go to the
Yeah.
finals for the first time ever.
Kawhi's, getting there.
And Kawhi too.
Every year
if
he's healthy, it
Kawhi
seems
does
like.
it now, he's really in the discussion for like one of the most impactful players. in the
Yeah,
league.
because if you look at his career too, just like real
San
quick.
Antonio
Yeah,
winning
San
it.
Antonio. Yeah, and then San Antonio was like,
MVP.
and he was almost gonna take San Antonio to beat the Warriors again until he got his ankle injury. So theoretically,
landing zone.
yeah. So yeah, called against Harden. Game 1, we got screwed over. God damn.
I wonder how much different that series would be.
Whatever. I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah.
But anyway, thank you for watching.
Make sure to like the video, comment what you think down below. Check out our other playoff coverage videos on our channel. Go subscribe.
Yeah.
Go check out the videos. Comment on all of them. Like all of them. Subscribe to the channel. Put post notifications on. Click the little bell.
Yeah,
Next to
we got
subscribe.
breakdowns
That's
of
a big
all
one.
the series, predictions for the series going forward, recaps of the other series from the other round I'm talking about. So whatever floats your boat. Most importantly,
We've got it.
Let's go for the H. Go Rockets. Run it back. Fire D'Antoni. No, don't do that.
Fire D'Antoni. Mark Jackson.
No, don't do that. Okay, I like Mark Jackson.
Thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time.